Hypocrites. See, they can't stand the fact that the reality is staring you right in the face. That there are people that's doing our best to do what that book says. Sister Victoria, come here for a second. She's alive back into you calling Asia. Sister Victoria is a faithful sister in the ministry. You know what she did? She didn't ask me to say none of this. You know what she does? And she's been doing it ever since she's been here. Not only does she give monetarily physical Federal Reserve notes, she went out and got a Home Depot credit card. You have to forgive me if I don't get the numbers right, because sometimes I forget numbers, okay? And she will say, Pastor, here, take the card and you can spend $1,500 or $1,000 or $500, because I see all the building you're doing. And I'd bring the card back to her. Would I go a penny over any with you? Never. She says, wow, that's amazing. He said, because to the penny, that's what you spent. I said, that's what you told me. She says, man, I've given people stuff like this. And they say, well, you know, I had to go a little bit over. You know, I'm like, are you serious? I said, you should have went over the top of their damn head and cracked it too. Pow! You're going to have that kind of dishonor and disrespect when someone is blessing you? Is that not treacherous and deceitful? Yes. Sad, isn't it? That when you turn around and abuse a fellow brother or sister like that. You actually got it in my name too, didn't you? Yes, I did. Got it in my name. So here, Pastor, I got a card right here for you in your name. I was like, what? Thank you, sister. Isn't that beautiful? Yes, sir. And time would literally fail me if I tell you what all these things do. You healers, hypocrites. Yes.
What did he say?
It's sad, isn't it?
Back that up.
And the people would literally fail me if I tell you what all these things do. You jealous hypocrites. Yes.
Judgment on the Hardwick family. You mean judgment on the Victoria Hardwick family because of the tragedy of her daughter's death. Well, we heard it right out of that jackass's mouth. That total charged ended up being about $10,000. You're going to pay my sister back that money. I know Brother Rich got off because he stole money from Victoria, and she decided for me to just let his ass go. I ain't letting this one go. You need to do the right thing and pay my sister back. I'm going to call that dining hall and ask to speak with you. I ain't going to talk to you about shit, nothing else. But you need to get that sister her $10,000 back. Oh, that's right. I can't call the dining hall. They'll call that harassment. So I can't do that. Yeah. When the proof and evidence came out that was undeniable that Brother Rich stole Sister Victoria's money, did not one of you leaders stand up and say nothing. And that's what you charged to do. You charged to protect the flock from the wolves. Now, but why didn't you say anything? Because you were under the influence of the wolf. You supported the wolf and all you to do, because your leader had disdain for Victoria because she stood up to his ass. She stood up for righteousness and didn't tolerate him. Not tolerate him. She did not tolerate sin, wickedness, and unrighteousness. He didn't tolerate it. Not that she's righteousness. Yahweh is our righteousness. And she's just striving to be righteous. And for that, he put her out of the ministry because of her attendance. Her attendance. There was some Sabbath service that she would be vexed from what he did during Sabbath service or what he did on Drunk Talk Radio. And she would just, instead of coming to the physical assembly, she would just stay home and listen to the broadcast. Well, he wasn't having that. So he put her out for 6 months. Then Michael Israel goes and edits the broadcast and removes him putting Victoria out of the assembly, as if somebody didn't have that downloaded. Boy, y'all, something else up over there. And all you leaders and all you men that didn't have any problem, you didn't have any problem with this, with Brother Rich stealing from her. You don't say nothing. We in assembly, men of Yah. Right? Yeah. No, it ain't right. Ain't right at all. You give Victoria. I'm so pissed right now, boy. I'm stumbling over my words. I'm trying not to use no profanity to describe how I feel. I'm just gonna leave it that. I'm very angry about this. I've been knowing about this, but now it come out of your mouth. Now I can hold you accountable because it came right out of your mouth, and you ain't never paid that sister back. You need to give her back that money, $10,000, 10 grand. That's why I'm gonna start calling your ass 10 grand Louis. It's just pitiful. A church leader and the men that support this man. How do you support this man? Can one of y'all leave a, because I know you watch the videos, but you don't never leave a comment. If you are a part of Straitway, you're a man, you know me and I know you personally. Can you please comment and tell me how you support this man? I'm trying to understand this. How do you support a man like this? That's my question. How do you support a man like this? And we ain't even went into the debaucheryness, the wickedness, the nastiness, the filth that this man operates in, this preacher, this so-called pastor, and what he has turned into. He wasn't like this when I met him, but boy, oh boy, I sure watched it over time. Look at what he is today. Leave a comment, man. I'm asking you to, especially you leaders. Y'all come over here and look, because you want to make sure I ain't talking about your ass. War Sheep Podcast tonight. I'm pretty sure it's tonight. It's going to be tonight. Charles Dowell Jr., give Sister Victoria Hardwick her $10,000 back, you lame ball ass piece of